What's up, YouTube? Y'all know who it is. So today I am going to address the beast, aka Nasty Nate. Oh, that was so cute. I seen your apology letter to me, and I made one just for you. Child, please. Nasty Nate, let's talk about how you ran to Chat GPT thinking it can hand you some bars to try and shade me, baby. But all it did was expose how dumb you look at your big age. You tried to weaponize technology, but the truth always hits harder than any script that you can ever write. You hear me? You thought you was going to embarrass me? But all you did was embarrass yourself, boo-boo. I'm sorry that your old non-feminine ass couldn't even be pretty playing dress up in women clothing. You didn't look glamorous. You look like a corpse prepared for the casket, baby. I'm sorry that your crackhead mother couldn't put down the pipe to keep you out the system. I'm sorry that your uncle wife thought that your face deserved eggs straight out of a toilet. I'm sorry that your daddy was a killer who never gave a damn about his kids. You brag about serving in the army like that's your badge of honor. I'm sorry you didn't find love. You didn't find peace. You found a temporary financial gain and you called it happiness. I'm sorry that I can show more love, more compassion, more genuine concern for your husband's peace of mind after losing his mother than you, okay? The so-called wife that he's stuck with. I'm sorry that you called yourself a big blogger with 14,000 subscribers, but you can't even pull 14,000 views or 14,000 people in your chat because the numbers don't lie, but you sure do. I'm sorry that you built your whole platform off LaTruth's name, off dragging people that you secretly admire. I'm sorry that you done argued with every single person that now sits beside you, pretending to be on your team. I'm sorry that recordings exist of you admitting that you're a liar, framing a man for clout just to get a storyline. I'm sorry that your son's father could only promise him a toy train and couldn't even get him one for real in real life, never sent it. I'm sorry that you've been married 3 times. I'm sorry that you have to call over pretty, sexy, feminine women to keep your man entertained because you couldn't hold his attention yourself. I'm sorry that your own husband said out loud to the world that you lazy, you don't cook and you don't clean. You don't even wash your funky ass. I'm sorry that your hair won't grow past your ears and is shedding like carpet fibers in an old house. I'm sorry that you look like a dyke and you couldn't even give birth to a daughter that don't look like a dyke. I'm sorry that you sit around comparing yourself to women who are 12 plus years younger than you. I'm sorry that the issues with your health keep coming back and your health is failing and declining. I'm sorry that your looks can't be saved and there's no filter, no makeup, no wig, no angle, nothing will ever make you pretty. Ugly isn't just skin deep, sweetie. It's in your spirit and everybody sees it, okay? I'm sorry that you're 52 years old sitting online all day bashing strangers, dragging their families that don't even know you, and embarrassing your husband's bloodline. You fake apologize to everybody in this saga because you ain't got a backbone. You're lost, and your own kids got to carry the shame of having a mother like you. I'm sorry that your mouth is filthy and your soul is evil and your worth is non-existent. You jumped in a beef that wasn't yours and now you drowning in a river that you can't outrun. I'm sorry that you keep on typing and keep talking and you keep hiding behind lies. You're not just a clown, Nate. You're a bully. An old, bitter, washed up bully who hides behind YouTube lies because in real life, you don't hold that same energy. You jump in fights that ain't yours, spreading poison trying to break down people. But the truth is, the only person who is broken is you. Evil always circles back. You thought your words had power, but all they did was expose your soul, rotten, jealous, and empty. You wanted to drown others, but now you are gasping for air in a river of your own making. So keep on laughing and bullying and pretending that you're untouchable. Karma don't miss a beat. And when it knocks on your door, baby, it's not just going to be tapping. It's going to drag you out by your scalp and sit you in the very darkness that you wished on others, sweetie. And that is not a threat. It is a promise. You like to say that people are immature, but you are immature right along with them. You can act like you can't ignore people's words. You just have to respond. You just don't know how to shut the fuck up. And I don't know what made you think in that little shedding scalp that you was ever going to be able to silence me or to make me shut up. Sweetie, it'll never happen. I am not scared of you. Your words don't hurt me or control me, sweetie. This is my life. This is my platform. And no, I'm not a content creator. I am a reaction channel. And I am reacting to your ugly ass. Stop trying to compare yourself to me. Compare yourself to women who are older than you or even to people who are your age. Because I am younger than you and you cannot rewind the hands of time. Okay? So just let it go, baby. I want you to put this in your mind, in your little ChatGPT mind. Mika would never like you. You would never get a phone conversation with Mika. You would never get an opportunity to apologize to Mika. You take it and you shove it up your UTI ass. Prove that you are a mature woman of age. Prove that you're about to be 53 years old and act like it. Stop getting on here trying to start shit with people and then trying to play victim. Because, baby, you are not a victim. You are a bully. All you do is sit online and try to bully people, and, baby, it's not going to work with me. Okay? Ever. What bothers me is how someone like you, whom is extremely ugly, can sit around and try to speak on anybody. Okay? Especially that old botch body that you have over there. Okay, you always talking about people who get surgeries and stuff like that, baby, when you have went under the knife multiple times. Remember, you have one titty and a botched tummy tuck. That's two different procedures right there. What makes your procedures different than any procedures that any other woman has had? Nothing at all. Okay? You are just a jealous-hearted person. And you need to work on you inside and out. And you can start by keeping your mouth off of other people and trying to pray to the God that might be able to save you from the river. All right? You have a chat full of evil, miserable senior citizens. And all you have to do is tell them do not speak on anyone who your video isn't about. Because in your chat, all they do is spew hatred. Okay? Get your platform together and under control since you claim to be such a big boss. You can make those people move the way that you claim that you want to move, can't you? Or are they controlling you with their money? And you are so predictable. You are the only ones who was speaking on the Millers, and then here comes the saga page saying everything that you have said. You are so predictable. Everyone knows that you are also behind that page. It just makes me no difference because all y'all do is speak lies. But one thing about it, baby, every time I'm spoke on, you will be spoken on as well. So be prepared for it, baby. And you already know how I'm coming. Bitch, ain't no telling what I'm going to say. And don't be over there crying and sad and mad, baby. Just be ready. Okay, ugly? And I'm very proud of myself. I didn't do any yelling in this video. I simply spoke my mind. I wrote you a letter the same way that you wrote me a letter. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video, ho.
Welcome to corporate thugging. What makeup? Well, I'm corporate, but I'm still thugging. Walk in clean, but the vibe still raw. Talk real calm, but she checked by law. Got a badge in a bag, but a rule stay street. Run the play with a folder and still bring heat. Slip with the words, but the stain say go. She the one that'll catch it if the shade too low. Real in the suit, real on the beat. Don't let the heels fool you. She still bring that heat. Make a thuggin', but the check come clean. Hood with the class, got a boss routine. Clock in, ready, still ride on scene. Corporate badge, but a trap queen lean. She rate the reports in the shade too quick. Keep the name cute, but the tone don't switch. Sit in the office and slide to the block. Ain't no cat when the presence pop. Don't flinch when it's heat, just flip and smile. Corporate look, but the talk stay wild. All boss moves with the rawest tone. She don't need crew, she move alone. She don't clock out. She take over.